Anyway, right now, we will be chatting with a very good friend of mine, my sister, my friend, gorgeous, beautiful, amazing woman of God. Please, guys, let's make welcome to the Praise O'Clock show. Not the first time. I don't even think it's the second time. Maybe it's the third time. I think fourth time. Are you sure it's fourth or third? Third or fourth. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Abuja-based Nigerian singer, music minister, Toluwanmiee.
Yay! Drum roll! Yay!
My namesake.
I know.
My namesake in proxy.
In proxy. Oh my gosh, how is he?
He's doing good.
Oh,
He's very well. Very well.
Fantastic. So good to see
So you got the memo.
So good to be here.
You got the memo, right?
Did I get it?
About the color to wear today.
Yes, I got the memo.
You know, I checked the memo. I'm like,
I know.
First place says you're blue. Yeah, blue on jean. Yeah, jean. Take. So when I say, I'm like, oh, you got it.
I definitely got it.
Oh my goodness. So great to have you on the show with us today.
Yay.
Oh man. So Toluwanmiee is a beautiful soul, and I have to say this because I know her personally, and yes, we should brag about those that we know personally. A beautiful soul with a beautiful voice and an amazing ministry, even outside of music. Some people probably don't know that, but there's a whole lot that she does even outside of music as well. It's great to have you on the show again.
Oh God, I'm so blessed by you. It's always such a pleasure, such a delight to be here. And every time I come, I see changes. And I'm like, wow. These guys are not here. Well done. Well done, Praiseworld. Well done.
Thank you.
Yes.
A quick one, yeah. How has your Lagos experience been so far?
Aside the traffic, I just got caught up in. It's great to be in Lagos, actually.
Right.
Just coming into the city, I could feel the bustling nature of the city, and I'm like, I'm awake, because Abuja can be,
It's make you chill.
I know, really chilled. So it's been fun, actually.
Wow.
Very lively city.
Amazing.
I'm happy to be here.
Amazing. Good to have you.
Yes.
You know, if we don't take care, we can go on talking like this
I
for
know.
the next 10 minutes. So let's get into business.
Yes,
Let's talk about your music.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized that you have been a bit more deliberate with your videos lately.
Very intentional.
Yeah. Tell us, since we have you here with us in flesh and blood, what's going on, especially with the videos?
What's going on?
Yes.
Basically, I just think more recently I am just more intentional, and we're working on a project.
Okay.
So working on that project, we already have strategies in place, and I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag in terms of the strategy. But videos, yes, is definitely, content creation is definitely one of the things that we're really intentional about and putting out stuff. We've worked on a whole lot of stuff, but we're just putting them out.
I'm feeling it. I can sense it.
One after the other.
I can sense it.
Yes.
Let's talk about the recent one you just put out, The Answer.
Oh my wow.
I personally love the will I say the color grading now? The theme. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. The theme of the video. It's a bit different from
the conventional thing you see on our TV stations.
Let's talk about that video.
Yeah. So The Answer, I think first of all, I must just appreciate and give a shout out to the cinematographer that I am working with, Morris.
Okay. Morris.
He is an amazing. Morris, if you're watching me, you are amazing.
Shout out to you, Morris.
Shout out to
Shout
Morris,
out to
right?
you.
He's an amazing cinematographer and video director. So The Answer was themed around vintage, right? And I mean, even to the styling, the dressing, the color grading, everything was just themed around a certain look, a certain style, which, I mean, just being able to achieve it, for me, even while we were shooting the video, I could just feel, because we had released the song sometime last year, but just shooting that video with everything just coming to life, I could just feel us interpreting that song in such a unique classy and vintage way, if I'll say if I'll say that. So it's truly been a blessing.
Wow.
And I think just working with a team of people that we're beginning to we understand what we're trying to achieve. So I think one of the key things is God blessing you with people that can interpret what is in your heart to interpret, because sometimes it's not just about the funds. It's not just about the connections, but if you don't have those people that are, patient enough, people that, would try to understand what you're trying to create and then interpret it, in the same way that you would have. So I've been truly blessed with a team of people that, we're just, working together, and it's been awesome.
That's a deep lesson to pick right there. The blessing of man, the gift of man. It's not about just what you have, but what you can do with what you have.
Yes. It's such a prayer that I pray these days, because irrespective of what God has given you, you can have a vision, but you need people to achieve that vision. So we need to pray really that prayer that God just bless me with men that understand, what you're speaking to my heart. Because sometimes you can't really articulate it, but then when they're connected, they just interpret it that way.
Oh wow!
So it's awesome. Yeah,
you're preaching good today. You're preaching good today. You talked about how watching the video or working on the video of the answer made you reflect on the message. And I must say this truly, that certain times that some songs are put out there and we think we have really digested it until we then get a video that gives us another perspective to looking at it.
You're preaching now. You're preaching now. Because you won't believe it. While we were recording that song, I literally had tears. Because it was so intense in the room. That whole video was shot in one location. So with some of the other videos, we moved locations, but this one was just one location. But with the creativity and everything that was going on, it was so intense in the room that I began to get blessed again by the song. I was teary, and I'm like, oh my goodness. This is something. So when you talk about, reinterpreting a material or a song that has already been previously put out, imagine me that God gave the song to, with tears, because the song was blessing me all over again. I remembered the situation that I was in, or what was going on in my atmosphere when that song came. Because literally that's like a prayer song. That's like, just testifying on God that you made a way for me. You opened doors for me. So it was really at a low moment I got that song. So to just be able to interpret it, and all the memories started flooding back again, because I had seen where God had taken me from when I got the song to where I was
at
now,
this time
when we were making the video.
Same
of the
song but different
places. God had moved me from one level to another, and it was obvious not just to me, to everyone. Wow. So God is truly awesome.
Let's do something, right? Let's do something. You have already started it, but I want us to do it.
Okay.
Now, two things. I mentioned about how when the video of a song is done, it gives like another perspective to looking at a song. Another thing that I think does justice to songs are interviews. Because you are able to tap into the mind of the singer, and the singer is able to say a bit more than what she could have put in that 3-4 minutes period
of the song.
Now I want us to talk about the message of the song, The Answer, but I want you to zoom in on one or two lines in that song and tell us about the message of those lines.
Oh my gosh. My promoter when no one else will. So when I told you about men, I got to a point in my life when I started praying and said, God, what's going on? What's going on in the atmosphere around me? Lord, what's going on? Because it almost seemed as if, doors were just deliberately being closed on me. Closed. When they pray that prayer, God, let the heavens over me be opened. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It looked like doors were being closed. But then I realized that it was as though God was doing it by himself. So it's like, I don't want anybody to take the glory
I'm protecting
with
you.
me. I want this glory to just come so that no man will say that, oh, it was me now that did it for Toluwanmiee, or it was that connection. Even relationships that were working, that were, relationships that had possibilities, doors just started to close. So I got to that place where, God, if it's not you, then it's not going to happen. So when you hear that line, my promoter, when no one else will, you're the God of a second chance. So, God just allowing me to come again to that place where he's the one lifting me, like bringing, when they say repent, say come back to the penthouse where it's just you and God. That top place where it's just you and God. Sometimes we don't realize it, but with the relationship God brings around us, we begin to look to men because they have the capacity. So we just feel that this prayer is not prayer for God now. We are disturbing God if we start praying this big prayer. This man that I know can do it for me. Yeah. But when you find out that man is not doing it for you, you go back. Say, God. So those were the kind. That was the place I was at that time of the song. So when I now, that song was so funny because even with my family, financially, we were at a very, very low place that we had never been before in our lives. We've been married, my husband and I have been married for 13 years, So that song was like my ministration song to me, to where I was. I'll just be singing it. You made a way for me. And my husband would ask me, oh, who sang that song? What CD?
Are you for real?
What CD is that song on? Really, like he wants to go and check it out.
Are you serious?
He wants to go and listen to it. And I'm like, no, that's a new song. That's a new song. And like, this your writing is really, your songwriting is really going to another level. So there's something here in this song.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So once it was, my birthday, he just said, oh, let's go to the studio and then let's record that song.
Amazing stuff. I love this. We can go on and on with this conversation. I'm telling you. But unfortunately, we don't have so much time left on the show.
Yeah.
However, before I let you go, we have this game we're supposed to play for the final quarter of the show, which is the remaining 15 minutes, which we're already in right now. But before I let you go, give me one or two of those questions. Let me play one or two of that with Toluwanmiee before she goes. Okay. Just one or two.
Is there any expo on this?
Alrighty. Yes, it's just this or that, this or that, this or that. Okay. Now. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you. Let's do two. First one is
look at my facial expression.
Like yo. Okay, so this one. Imagine you had to pick one of these two. Is that okay? Sad and rich, or broke and happy?
I don't need to think. Broke and happy. My happiness is important. It is.
But broke.
Yeah.
Like really broke.
I'm not broke in my heart. So I'm very rich in my heart. That's why I'm happy.
Okay. Let me give you another one. So if you are going through a challenging time, which would you rather go for? Listen to a sermon or listen to a song?
Listen to a song. Because them sermons sometimes
could drag you by the edges.
Needs breaking down. But the songs just have a way of just ministering to your soul, to your spirit.
Right.
And you don't need to be intellectual with it. So, it just uplifts you even if your mind is low.
With the melody as well.
Yes. There's something about song. It's food for the soul. So I'll go with a song.
And
I'm a singer, so I'll go with a song.
Okay, let me stop there because we can go on and on. Now, if you were going to pick a song, one song that you would listen to if you were going through a downtime, what song would that be?
At this time,
The Answer.
I know The Answer. Like, yeah, right. Of course, The Answer.
Aside The Answer.
So yeah, aside The Answer, I think Moses Bliss, Too Faithful to Fail.
Evergreen.
Evergreen.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Guys, we've been talking for the last 15 minutes plus about a song whose video is out now. I think you should go check it out. It's called The Answer by Toluwanmiee. Toluwanmiee is spelled Toluwani. Mee.
You got it.
Yeah. So check that out. Also on Instagram and Twitter across board. That's the handle Toluwanmiee with an EE at the end. So do check that out and check the video out, and you'll see exactly what it is that we have been talking about.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Toluwanmiee.
Thank you for having
Always a
me.
pleasure.
It's been such a blessing.
I'll repeat this. I'll come to your city soon.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll be expecting you. God bless
to your
you.
city soon. Amen.
Yeah, take care.
Amen. Time it is. It is the Praise the Clock Show, 10 a.m. West African time, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Every weekday, right here on PraiseworldRadio.com. We have all the very best of news, gist, music, and so much fun. All right, so make sure you catch us every weekday. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram at PraiseWorld_, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel on YouTube, Praiseworld TV. Oh, it's time. It's Praise the Clock. I'll see you.